Hey, honey. Hey, yes, honey. A little too low with the get low. So listen, I want to stop out here today and talk about something very, very new, very, very fresh. As you know, August the 5th, the deals that are on the block spot will be ending. Yes. And of course, I wanted to offer this deal to get out some old energy. Come on in here, CJ. Who you doing? But I want to also talk about the process of how readings and I did some dragon's blood and some resin shit up in here. So a little bit of that tea is still up in here. But listen, so there's always been a process with readings and consultations, and we kind of got off that because some people are regular people and they kind of just, I didn't give them the privilege to just do what they want. They just kind of took it and said, well, this bitch gonna accept it. And so anyway, so when it comes to readings and consultations, the reason why there is an urgent option, a same day option, is because if you're booking a reading today because you want a reading done today, which is very, very rare either way, like the quickest is usually the next day, then of course then that means I got to put whatever I got going on hold and prepare for that. That's another reason why I wanted to start doing readings on certain days. Like I said, Mondays and Fridays, Tuesdays and Saturdays, or Wednesdays and Saturdays. Either way, I'm going to figure it out how I'm going to do that, and I will announce that after the 5th. But people have contacted me for about, a year, 2 years. And one of the girls, honey, honey, she's a fire sign. And she was like, girl, I'm paying for a reading, and you're telling me if I want a reading done today or tomorrow, I got to pay same day or urgent? What? And I'm like, girl, it's always been that way since I've been offering services. Obviously, you never read the blog spot. So going into that, as I said, there's a reason for those options, and those options are not just any type of reading. Because even going into that, people will get like urgent reading, and they would think that that's the reading. Like, how do I not know you want one question, two question, three question? How do I know that you got a question about your distant past? You got a question about your current. Like, I need to know also the style of reading you're paying for. So the urgent and same day and all that. That's the urgency, or should I say the speed, the process, the timing of your reading. So regular readings take anywhere from 3 to 7 days to book. So if you're not really in a rush, you can pay for a regular reading. And of course, like I say, within 3 to 7 days, you'll hear back from me. We'll set that up. But if you're wanting same day reading or the following day reading, that is definitely considered urgent. And it's like I said, it's always been that way. Like I said, there's things I have to do to prepare myself as far as mentality, mentally, not mentality, mentally, because like I said, I don't only do my spiritual services. There's a lot of things that I do. And I want to make sure that I'm in that space to actually sit there and ground myself and to even offer you guidance. As I said before, if you're upset or you're in any state of mind, because we're human, I'm not going to do love work when I'm pissed off. Because I do get irritated, bitch. I do get pissed off, bitch. Yes, I do. And usually when I'm that way, I don't even get on YouTube. I don't do nothing with nobody. I shut off my phones. I don't call. I don't text. Don't knock on my door. You better not knock on my door anyway, because you just might get something. And I don't know if that's the Aries, the Aries in me. I don't know if it's just my genetics. So like I said, my family on both sides, maternal and paternal, bitch, grandfather, mother, grandmother on mama and daddy's side, bitch. We were warriors. We were fighters. We were conquerors. Hello. We expanded and conquered, honey. How you doing? Yes, girl. To be a business person, bitch, you got to be strong. So that temperament right there, like I said, that's why a lot of my family members, they have issues with with their anger and their temperament, and they've been behind bars because of it, and just crazy stuff. So I have control. But like you said, that bitch come out sometimes. I want to say what, hello, you know what I mean? But anyway, on a serious note, so like I said, yes, it is a process, and I need to be ready. Same thing. I want you to be ready, and it's even crazy too because sometimes when it comes down to readings, I'm more prepared than the person who's getting a reading done. I'm just like, honey, wait a minute. How you gonna call my phone for a reading and you're not even ready for the reading? Mystic, no. Like, girl, you paid for this reading 4 days ago. How do you not have your questions written down? How are you here on the phone? Well, I mean, I want and see, this also goes into energy. You are just, you're not aligned. And that's why I said, when it comes to stuff and readings and stuff, depends on level reading you do. I want to do a meditation prior to doing the reading, so you could come into that space and not be like, "Ooh, ooh, ah, oh, 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 oh." Even like I said, people, they'll pick like a 2-question reading, and those 2 questions will be like 2 questions with 2 questions with 2 questions. So it'd be like, I have 2 questions. I have a question about my mama and my sister, and then they'll say, well, what do you see with my mother? I see blah, blah, blah. Well, how do you see that? And I'm just like, what, wait, hold up. How do I see what? Or they'll be like, I have a question about my mama, my sister, and possibly my baby girl who just moved out to went to college. Like, no, baby girl, those are 3 questions. Okay, those are 3 questions. So this is why you need to decide before you get on that phone what question you want to ask. Because, bitch, 2 is 2. 2 is 2, girl. You can count that coin. If I say $20 for reading, you can count $20 to stand for that reading, huh? Uh-huh. You know how to count, girl. Stop playing with me. We're not into that game. Another thing, too, is when they sit here and they'll play, I don't know what you would call that. But they will ask, okay, so there'll be a reading, and they'll try to ask you questions outside. Because I feel like there's a difference between asking for advice and asking for an opinion. I think there's 2 differences with that. I think an opinion is an opinion and advice is advice. And I think that people who are experts and or experienced at things could give advice on things, right? So for my advice, that comes with a fee. Sorry, but not sorry. Bitch, for years I gave advice. Motherfuckers didn't listen to the shit. Unless, of course, we're doing a YouTube video. But I gave advice to people, and they just said, okay, girl, one ear after the other, something go down. They blowing up the phone. Cling, 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 cling. Hello? Girl, you won't believe what happened. Girl, what happened? Girl, why did that? Okay, I gotta go. And then they try to tell you off and shit. Like, girl, let me fight my demons. That's what they say. Let me fight my demons. And I'm like, wait, hold up. So when we sat on the phone last Saturday and I was eating or I was cooking or I was getting ready for, one of my guy friends to come over and see me, you tell him about this man and I'm listening. I'm giving you my undivided attention. Okay. Undivided, bitch, attention. That means I'm not doing nothing else, but I'm putting that on hold to talk to you. And then we sitting here talking for hours. Oh, girl, you should A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. And all that shit go to waste. Bitch, first of all, for my body to breathe, inhale, exhale, that's a process, bitch, because y'all know I'm long-winded. Okay? Y'all know that I could talk. That's how when I be talking sometimes, like, because, bitch, I don't be stopping. I be going. Because it's here, bitch. I got to let it out. Okay? I got to let it out because, bitch, as quick as it comes, as quick as it go. So I'm long-winded for 1. For 2, so, bitch, that's a process. And I'm sitting here wasting this process on what? Well, girl, it's not even like that. What do you mean it's not like that, bitch? I sat on the phone with you for 3 hours talking about your man and what you should do. Because you asked me. Because I don't give a fuck what you do with him. What y'all got going on, that's between y'all. I don't got to sleep with him. I don't got to sleep with you, baby girl. I don't got to wake up with his problems. I got to wake up with your problems. So why are you asking me and why are you telling me what? Okay, because you wanted my opinion or my advice. Well, you wanted my advice. So I gave you my advice because I experienced that, girl. And then all of a sudden you don't listen. And then a week later you want to call my phone and be like, girl. So when I'm telling you that I already told you that, then it's fight. Let me fight my demons. Well, bitch, fight your demons over there. Because, bitch, you brought me in the bitch. Now I'm on the battlefield with you, bitch. And that's something I'm not about to help you fight with. Because when we got on the battlefield, when you called my phone, bitch, we were on that battlefield together. I gave you a strategy, girl. Okay, when he started heading this way, him and his motherfucking crew members, honey, teammates, they start coming here to penetrate your ass, to fuck your ass up. You gonna A, B, C, D, E, F, G, go around, go above. And the fact you didn't listen to that shit and he done tackled your ass and got your ass right together, you calling me again to say what? Oh, yeah, bitch, we don't do free advice. I don't do that. So there's a difference between an opinion and advice. An opinion is, what do you think I should wear? Blue or yellow? Blue. That doesn't take an expert. That doesn't take someone who's experienced in wearing the color blue. I may not like the color blue on myself, but I think it will be good on you. I mean, come on now. So I don't have to be experienced with that to give that. So even going into the spiritual stuff, sometimes people will ask me for advice, but will try to pass it as an opinion. Like, I'm thinking about doing this type of work, blah 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 blah. And I always tell people that is collaboration, also under the spell. Okay, under the spell stuff, honey. You go to spells, you look at the sections, and that's what that is. So of course, me sitting here and saying, well, if I was in that situation, I'll be suing I Bob Boo Boo. I might as well do free casework. I might as well tell everybody on here we don't charge. Hit me up for free care stick, everybody. Because that's the same thing. Because they could hit me up and say the same thing. Well, what would you do if you were getting married to Tom, Dick, or Harry? If Harry wanted to come over and give you the best loving of your life, how would you prepare for it mentally, physically, emotionally? Okay, girl. Now you ask me for advice because I've been down that road before. So like I said, so that's a collaboration. Now, opinion is, do you think I should do some work on Harry or not do some work on Harry? Now that's an opinion. Okay, that's an opinion unless we're doing a reading. But if you say, how should I go about this? Bitch, now you're asking for expertise because that's my field of work, girl. So don't do that because I definitely will let you know that you're stepping out of line and we'll keep it moving. But anyway, so those are really my two concerns. Come on, Julie Joy, you up kind of early today, ain't you? Girl, what you over there doing? Okay, come on, Joey. Come on in here, Jay. How you doing? Do you think stopping your thoughts is still you have to build? Oh, a skill you have to build. Of course it is. Jay, the number one thing, well, I don't think the number one mistake. I think that a lot of people think because they see YouTube and because this goes into magic too. Magic starts with your mind, okay? And I love the movie called The House with the Clocks in the Walls or something like that because the lady was saying, Jake, magic comes from within, right? Well, I got injured pretty bad that messed up my insides. So the outside is beautiful and I may look powerful, but my insides are broken. And when I saw that in that movie, y'all, it gave me chills. It gave me chills because I said that people don't understand that. And YouTube and Instagram and all these places, they have you thinking that it's not about your insides. Everything is about your outside. It's about how black you are. That's what makes you powerful. It's about whether or not you are redhead or you're black or whatever. Like, it's stupid as fuck. It's about the inside, not the motherfucking outside. And even going into that, buying candles and stuff, these are tools that you're using to access what you have within you already. As we talk about with swords and knives and guns, you give somebody a sword who don't know how to use it, bitch, they got a fucking sword. But you give it to somebody who know how to use it, bitch, they have the most powerful tool that they will ever have their hands on. So that's the same thing when it comes to magic. The most important thing that people should do magically or learn how to do is control their own thoughts. Because see, that's hard. That's really hard. Especially if you're dealing with outside sources, outside sources, and people are influencing you and saying, hey, don't do this, don't do that, blah, 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 blah. But in your mind, you're like, listen, I just did some love work. I know this is going to work. And they're like, listen, honey, that man is straight. What? Because, we've been there before. Hello, come on in here. We've been there. We saw that straight man and we said, honey, he ain't never going to be with somebody like this. Let's do some work on him. Let's do a seduction spell on him, honey. Ow, come on in here. So, girls, you tell your friends, girls and guys, oh, girl, he's not into transgender. Girl, trust me, I tried. Oh, girl, he's not into. Girl, listen, I'm white. Okay, I'm lighter than you. I'm blonde hair, pale skin. You're dark as hell. You look nasty. You look like shit, girl. And you think that they don't say that, but that's what they want to say. So what makes you think he's going to turn this down for that? Ill. And then when you get him, then it's, girl, you must have paid him. I wish I would pay for some dick. Bitch, please. Girl, bag. You better ask somebody, bitch. I wish I would pay for some dick. Bitch, please. What I look like. But anyway, so It's about the mental, okay? So when people are telling you no, 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 then that's going to affect your mental, and you have to still learn how to weed through that. And like I said, that is definitely a skill, and that's why we talk about practicing. The craft, whether you want to call it witchcraft, spiritual craft, natural craft, dancing craft, voodoo craft, whatever. All this stuff, being a good Christian, being a good Buddhist, being a Muslim, this is a practice. And you have to work at it every single day because you fell short of the glory. Come on, hallelujah. Because you operate in your lower self. Okay. This is why we talk about waking up and extending upward and growing and evolving, right? That process is finding grace again. It's finding that starting point. Because bitch, you think the starting point was at utero when you came out your mother's womb. That was not starting point. Starting point was where you were at before you fell down and came out that utero. So I want you to think about that for a minute. So like I said, the mind is a very powerful thing, but unfortunately people don't want to invest in it. People want quick shit and I'm going to do this work for 3 days and I'm going to wake up and it's going to be there. No, it's not, baby girl. You've had this thought process for 7 years. You had this thought process for 3 years. You had this thought process for 15 years, 14 years, 30 years, however you've had this process. So now you have to train yourself on how to desensitize, disconnect from that and open up a new space. As we talk about neurons, neurons and cells and they're formed daily. And new ideas form new passages through your brains, through your lobes and all that. If you don't know that, we talked about that before. And they have beautiful, beautiful illustrations out there. Maybe we'll do another video on neuroscience. But it's so important to have a healthy mind because that's where it all starts from. It's the mind. Your mind is your insights. How you are mentally is how people see you physically, how people see you spiritually. And like I said, honey, when something ain't right here. You're like, bitch, something is off with this man or this woman, no matter how good they look. Something just ain't right. You're touched, aren't you, baby? And they go, what do you mean by am I touched? You're like, yeah, something not right there. So yes, it's definitely a skill. Yes, you have to let it go. Yes, honey. You have to learn how to stop thoughts, especially if they're negative. And also ask yourself, this is the easiest way to do it. When something come in, you're like, listen, my goal is to make this, and that happen. And things that, girl, it's not going to happen. It's impossible. You can't make it happen. You're going to ask yourself, well, why is that not possible? Or why am I having these thoughts? Why am I feeling like things are not going to work out the way it should work out? And you will know. It'll come to you. Yeah. I won't say it's about being smart because I don't mean that I wouldn't say that people are dumb, you're smart or you're dumb. I would just say that people are ignorant and stupid and ignorant, of course, is a little lighty. As you said, stupid is you know better, but you don't do it. That's what stupid means. Dumb means you don't know at all. Yeah. So dumb is a little more offensive than stupid. Stupid means you know what you should do, but you just don't want to do it for whatever reason. So I don't think it's about being smart. I think it's about actually not being lazy. Because I think laziness and stupidity goes hand in hand, in my opinion. I think a lot of people just don't want to do that. They don't want to teach themselves how to, oh shit, what am I doing? Oh my God, why am I thinking this way? Oh my God, why I keep going into this cycle? And even going into this too, going into breaking habits and building habits. Can we talk about it for a minute? It takes 21 days. 21 days to build a new habit and 90 days to break an old one. Come on in here. Hello? Come on in here. 21 days is 3 weeks. 90 days is 3 motherfucking months. Come on in here. Ha, ha, ha. You're not hearing me. So this is why we talk about strategy and numbers and how habitual or habits work. Religion is something that is done consistently all the damn time. So your religion is your habit. And see, people don't know that. If your habit is going back to Johnny, even though you're trying to break up with Johnny, if your habit is calling Johnny when you're upset to work things out, that is your religion. And all the shit that you do outside that is not going to work. That's why we talk about when you're doing love work, just keep your distance and don't be checking in and don't blah, 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 blah. Don't do it. You work on yourself. But people don't understand that process. They don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. They see these fake glamorous, I can do a love spell for you and get this man coming back to you within 24 hours. And then you spend this money, it don't happen. Then they say, well, bitch, I told you it wasn't for sure. No, it could have been for sure. But instead of you focus on Johnny come back in 24 hours, you should have actually worked on changing your habits, aka your religion or things you've done religiously that's gonna hinder you from getting to where you're trying to get to. It's a process. And a lot of people, like I said, they're not ready for that. They don't want that. They want it to be instant. We see it in the LGBT community. We see it in the whatever community. Bitch, you want to become wealthy overnight. You want to become a singer overnight. You want to become a celebrity overnight. You want to become a woman overnight. You got girls being born this way. 2 days later, bitch, they got titties, breasts, nose, and then all of a sudden they trans. Girl, it does not work that way. It is a process, and you have to establish and adjust and sometimes even readjust to things. So even going into magic and stuff in your thought process, your mind is going to always want to go back to your old self when you start waking up, right? When you start awakening who you really are, it will always go back to the old you. So if you've done for 21 years, when you get upset, you throw a temper. Why me? You do that for 21 years, and all of a sudden you come and say, Mystic, I'm trying to change my life. And I tell you what, girl, you throw a temper tantrum and you're too grown for that. And you're going to become combative. Fuck you, bitch. What you trying to say? But you know what I know. So you start doing that work and you say, well, Mystic, we're doing this work. It's not working out for me. Well, first of all, what are you still doing habitually? When you get upset, do you still go back to screaming and stuff? Well, I mean, not really. No, bitch, you do. How about when you get upset, bitch, you write the shit down and you think of ways to make it actually happen? How about that? That's the type of attempt you should be doing. You should be taking all that energy instead of sitting here crying and shit, because ain't no grown man and no grown woman going to accept that. In fact, they might want to chastise your ass. Come on in here. Okay, come on in. Ow, come on in here. They might want to chastise your ass, because see, a lot of people be like that, honey. Don't you know shit? They be very temper tantrum, and that's why I keep my distance, bitch. I can't do it. I can't stand a grown man or a grown woman acting like 3-year-olds and shit because they can't get shit their way. Yeah. And maybe they don't cry, but they'll bitch and moan. Oh, it's not fair. Oh, it's just so horrible. Oh God, why can't? And it's just like, bitch, you're too grown for that. You are a grown ass man or a grown ass woman. You're old enough to be my grandmother, my mother, my auntie. Girl, you should be established mentally. If there's no mental stability and you don't have kids, I'm actually glad. If you have kids and you don't have mental stability, I really feel sorry for your children. Because, bitch, you have to understand, bitch, ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you because you're out here pouting and shit. And see, that's wrong with society now. Everybody want to pout their way out of shit. Me. Oh my God. Oh, nobody like me. Oh, nobody like me because I'm gay. Okay, there's a lot of famous gay people out there that are very well accepted. Nobody like me because I'm black. Okay, there's a lot of very successful black people out there, girl. What's going on with them? Oh, but nobody like me because I'm fat. Oh, really? I mean, really? America's the fattest country. So what were you talking about? Nobody like you because you're fat. There's a lot of people that love Americans. Hell, in fact, that's what makes the mukbang shit get all good and good. Girl, bye. Men love that, honey. Girl, please. But because you want to throw temper tantrums because your parents did get in your ass. I hate to just keep saying that, but it's true. Bitch, we used to do that shit. My mom would be like, even babies, babies sit there and cry and stuff. My mom would say, take the baby to the doctor, see what's going on with the baby. Of course, my cousin had children and stuff. And, oh, nothing's going on with the baby. Okay. So the baby will be crying. My mom would say, the baby's crying because the baby wants you to pick her up. And if you keep doing that, she's going to be spoiled. So sometimes you got to let her cry and let her know, just because you're crying, little girl, I'm not going to pick you up. And that's what my mom would do. And then, toddlers, okay, you want to cry and you want to pout? What's going on with you? You won't give me the soda. Well, I told you no. And if you don't like it, you can sit there and pop by yourself. Yeah. Go ahead, bye. Then, of course, people want to come in and say, what's going on? Nope. Leave her alone. Leave them alone. They want to do it. No, don't do that. Because then they're going to think that every time they shout and they cry, you're going to give them what they want. See, that's what it came down to with a lot of you people. Your mom and daddy gave you what you wanted. You cried, oh my God. Okay, baby, here you go. And you think you're gonna do it as a fucking adult. It doesn't work with me like that. I don't play that bullshit. I don't give a fuck about you crying out. You bitch, you could cry all day long. It doesn't change nothing. You don't get shit what you want this world by crying your way through it, bitch. You fight for it. How about that? You may cry while you fight, bitch, because that pain, honey. You may do that. You may feel some type of way. You may stroke some type of emotion to where you gotta let it out. Because like I said, bitch, crying has saved my life. Crying has stopped me from going to prison. Because there's a lot of times, bitch, I wanted to chin check a motherfucker. Excuse me. It gave me time to think about it. Okay? So crying has saved my ass. But bitch, I wish you think that, bitch, please, I wish, girl, bye. You think I'm going to sit here and cry to get my way? Oh, please don't sorry for me because I'm a transgender. And then nobody likes transgenders. It's so hard in the world being a transgender. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. It ain't coming out of me. Yeah. Come on in here. Breaking those addictions. There you go. Come on in here. Come on in here, Jay. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like you're able to connect the dots quicker. There you go. But of course, I think that it's more about utilizing tools that are given to you. Because see, this is my belief on all this. I think that we all experience everything we're supposed to experience to advance us, whether you want to or not. Whether you want to or not. The universe will always place things in your life for you to take something away from that experience. And because you were too focused on shit that was not important, you missed it. So then you start seeing cycles, and then you start blaming everyone else. Well, it's the white man's fault that I'm in a cycle. Well, it's my mama's fault I'm in a cycle because she didn't teach you how to be a woman. It's my dad's fault because he teach you to be a man. Oh, the children like that, blah, blah, blah. No, it's way deeper than that. It's about paying attention. And that's what it comes down to. So, like I said, you've been given the tools, but were you paying attention to actually learn how to utilize the tools that you were given? Because that's what it comes down to, honey. Hello? That's what it comes down to. Have you learned how to utilize the tools you've been given? Because a lot of y'all, okay, know how to utilize your tools in the wrong motherfucking way, huh? Hello? You know how to manifest a sack of weed. You know how to manifest a 40 ounce. Hello? You know how to manifest a dick or two when you need some, but you can't manifest anything else? Excuse me. Excuse me. You manifested all those kids. You can't manifest one thing that's going to change your life. Bitch, you're a lie. Bitch, you're lying. Get up off my phone. And you're not ready for that. Get up off my phone. You're ready for that, girl. You're ready for that. Get up off my damn phone. Okay. Come on in here. They say laziness is the mom of all diseases. Diseases or diseases. Come on in here. Listen. I hope that anyone that's ever worked with me, I hope that they take from our experience that I want you to see what you're wanting to see. Because if not, all that other stuff is a waste of time. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it layman's. If you're not wanting to see a change, or you're not wanting to invest in the change that you're wanting to see, but you're willing to invest in the stuff that's stopping you from getting to where you need to get to, then it's like you can't really blame no one but yourself. Looking back 10 years later, 20 years later, 40 years later, and even going into people I've done work with, it's a little bit, and that's why I'm learning to like not really get too involved with people if they're not really trying to be involved, because some people you want them to win more than they want themselves to win. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. That's not normal, bitch. So, and then of course, they're gonna try to blame you and say, well, you didn't do that. That's the reason why I like sending stuff through emails, because you say that I didn't teach you or I didn't give you, honey. It's there. It's there. Also, I give you outlines and I want you to fill in the boxes. When you were in preschool and kindergarten, did they shade in the boxes for you and let you figure out what goes on the outside of the lines? Or did they teach you how to trace along the lines and shade within the boxes? Can we talk about that for a minute? So that's the same process that you're going to apply to spiritual practices, relationships, whatever it is. You're going to have boundaries in place. And you're going to learn how to shade in the inside of that. And you're going to do it the way that you want to do it. Not we have to say, A, B, C, do, because some people want that too. They want you to actually lay it on them. Well, if I was you, I would do this at this time and this day, wearing this, and that. I'm not going to do that, because then, of course, you're going to get too caught and too focused in on shit. Mystic said to do it on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. Like, you're going to get so frustrated, you're going to overthink it, and you're going to create obstacles. So it's about you being creative. This is the outline. This is what you could shade in, whatever you want to shade in. If you want to work it on a morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, blah, 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 G, boo, however you want to do it, that's totally up to you. And of course, go with what Spirit has given you. I've had people that come to me for like real serious work, like fertility, protection, just a whole bunch of stuff. And we do the work, and I give them the outline of things, and they will check in. Well, I got this idea, and I felt like I wanted to go soak in rosemary water. Is that normal, or is there something else there? And in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, this person is not spiritually in tune, or they're not even aware of spirit, because that's spirit working. Like, I don't know if people are expecting to hear a voice. Yes, girl, do that. Don't you do that, girl. I don't know if people are expecting to hear that, but ideas, things that come to you, and it's not you, that's spirit guiding you. And you definitely want to go with that while you're doing working. That's why I'm a fan of fasting. And of course, we're going back into the ancient times anyway, not just Christianity, but a lot of religions and cultures in the past. When they wanted something done spiritually, they fast and they prayed. And the art of praying is talking, speaking what you want into existence. See, praying is not about sympathy. Oh, please, God, if you give it to me, God, I promise I'll be the best Barbara Streisand I could be. God, if you allow me to sing like Beyonce, I promise you, I will never foreshadow Beyonce. Like shit like that, girl. I don't know what type of universe y'all work in. I don't know what type of God y'all deal with. But bitch, I can't stand nobody or no spirit that I have to beg to get any motherfucking thing. Bitch, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you what I'm needing. I'm going to decree and I'm going to declare. I'm going to demand what I'm asking for, because it's benefiting me, and you choose not to give it, bitch. It'll be one of two things. Either I approached you the wrong way, or bitch, I don't know how to approach you. Because like I said before, spirits are like that demand, honey. Hello, come on in here. Spirits are like for you to demand and declare and decree what the fuck you want. Ain't no, please, please, please. Oh, God, God, please give it to me. Oh, my God, God, God. Oh, Shun, please, 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 I promise you. And of course, you don't go, oh, Shun, you better, because see, that's a whole nother way. You better give me what I need. You better, or else I'm not giving you no honey anymore. Yes, Jesus, you better, or if I'm not, bitch, I'm not giving no sacrificial prayer. I'm not going down to no tabernacle. I'm not eating no damn crackers and I'm not doing no fucking communions, honey. I'm not giving no tithes and offering to the motherfucking pastor, minister of the church house. If you don't give me what I want. Jesus, I swear to you right now, if you don't give me what I'm praying to, I'm not a Christian anymore. I'm walking away. Girl, bye. Don't give a fuck. Bye, girl. I can see it now. Bye, honey. Bye, pumpkin. Bye, pumpkin, honey. You what? You gonna sit here and tell me that you are, girl, bye. They'll be looking at you like you stupid as fuck. Being over there talking about, my prayer wasn't answered. Yeah, bitch, you either too damn demanding and so damn disrespectful with it, and or bitch, you were too weak. Oh, please. Oh God, I need this. Please work it out for me. Oh, please. Anyway, I got a little sidetracked there, but definitely it is the church should be laughing. Oh, after door. Come on in here. Come on in here. Yes, laughing. We'll laugh a whole after door. I know that's right. Come on in. So like I said, it is definitely about. We kind of took that somewhere else, but it's definitely about you, what you're wanting, knowing what you're wanting, and going for it, and saying, I'm willing to sacrifice, not talking with my girlfriend for a month to get my man of my dreams. I'm willing to sacrifice eating hot Cheetos for a week to get this. Because see, that's what it comes down to right there too. Can we talk about that for a minute? Nothing comes without a sacrifice. Nothing. Okay? Nothing comes without a sacrifice. Bitch, you're not going to have your cake and eat it too. And if you do that, bitch, you're going to be lying, cheating, and stealing to get there. You're going to always have to lie, cheat, and steal to keep it. Can we talk about that for a minute? You're going to have to always lie, cheat, and steal to keep what it is that you got through lying, cheating, and stealing. That's why we say you got to keep real all the damn time. Because now you're wasting your time. Yes, I'm gonna be fake. I'm gonna be funny. Okay, girl, you're gonna have to be fake and funny until it's the end of it. And of course, bitch, we're living in the days of revelation. We're living in the last days, girl, where all things are obvious. The things that are in the shadows are coming out into the light. Okay, so that's what you're not understanding. Now everybody can see everything they need to see and say whatever the fuck they need to say, and you can't be offended by that because bitch, you should have been mindful and watchful about what the fuck you were putting out into the universe anyway. As we talk about karma, karma will always get you, girl. There's three girls that you don't really want to fuck with. You want to be good with: karma, destiny, and fate. Come on in here. Oh, come on in here. The three sisters, honey. Karma, destiny, and fate. You want to keep it real and very, very respectful with them because bitch, they'll get you where it hurts. Yeah, and you be sitting here looking crazy, telling, well, good things happen to bad things happen to good people. I never believed in that, and I'm still not believing that. I don't believe in that. I think that a lot of good people forgot when they were a bad person and they didn't repent for what they did. Can we talk about that for a minute? You didn't repent for the bad shit you used to do. So you thought because you changed your mindset for whatever reason, oh shit, the old stuff's been forgiven already. No, not true. Not true, girl. Because it took blood to be shed, honey. It took the sacrifice of the lamb. It took Jesus being hung upon the motherfucking cross for those who believe in that, honey. Come on in here. Hello, hello, hello. It took 1,000 ghosts to be slain, bitch, for certain things to happen and to be motherfucking forgiven. Blood was shed, bitch. Ain't no, well, I'm just a changed woman. I'm a changed man. My past ain't gonna come back and get me. Girl, bye. So be very mindful about what you do, what you say, and how you do it. Because bitch is gonna come back. Especially if you didn't learn your lesson in that experience. Yes, it's gonna motherfucking come back, bitch. Yes. I see those purple lights through this camera lens, y'all, and it looks purple, bluish. It's like twinkling stars and shit right now. Karma, Destiny, Fate, the real triple goddess. Come on in here, Jay. Okay? That sounds like a sister soul group. Come on in here. Karma, Destiny, and Fate. Hmm. Yes, come on in here. Karma has to sing really good. Destiny, she seems like she'll just be like a hummingbird type of singer. Fate, honey, she got that deep old voice. Oh, I was born. Ow! Karma has to be like a Mariah Carey. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, honey. Karma has to be like Mariah Carey. Destiny would have to be like a Beyonce, and yeah, they would have to give us some type of Jasmine Sullivan. Yes, girl, why not? Come on in here, Jasmine Sullivan. Yes, and yes, my tits and my ass, babe. Mine ain't. I think that's what she said. I think she said my tits and my ass, or my hair and my ass is fake. But so what? I get my rent paid with it, and I da. Yes, honey. But listen, I just want to stop by and talk about that, y'all, about readings, consultation, process, and how things work. And also, so you're not stunned and you're not like, wait, girl, I sent that payment in for reading yesterday. Why are you barely emailing me today? Listen, girl, you, yes, PayPal alert me, but you think I'm going to be like, oh, I got 2 other readings lined up for today, and this person sent their payment in. So let me go to put these readings on hold and see these motherfuckers. I don't mean it like that. Those are words of endearment, motherfucker. Okay. But anyway, yeah, you like that song? Come on, Jazz Sullivan. Come on, Jay. That's motivation, honey. Hey, when they talk about you, you say, okay, girl, but I get my bills paid with it. Hey, I get my rent paid with it. Uh-huh. I never write a bounce check. What? I never had to steal it yet. What? Hey, hey. Uh-huh. 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 Hey. Anyway, Fate is a salsa singer. She is assured everywhere. Come on in here, Fate. Fate will let you have it. Karma's a drag queen reading you to filth. Oh, yes, honey. Karma is shady, honey. Karma is so shady, girl. When they be like, Karma's a bitch. No, Karma gives you what you give her. Hello? You give her respect and love. I love karma. You give her respect, a love, and attention, she gonna give it right back to you. You come in and be like, fuck you, bitch. Ha 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 ha. I run this. She gonna say, oh really? Okay, you arrogant ass, pumping ass bitch. Let me show you something, honey. You want to give me arrogance, bitch? Let me show you who's really arrogant. Hello? Hello? You want you all that? You oh bitch, you a bag of shit. Oh hey. You guys get to be bitch out of 8 billion people. You're the only one that got it like that, huh? Okay. And she take notes too. Karma keeps records of all things. Yes. And she comes through when you least expect it. You know, you ask Karma for all things. Oh, please bless me, Karma. Uh-huh. You gonna need me one day, bitch. You fucked her over. Sure enough, she come back around and get you together. And then all of a sudden you forgot who the fuck she was. She told you she was gonna get you right together. She been told you. She said, girl, if you fuck me up, I'm gonna get you right back. And you said, girl, bad. You did her over. You thought she wasn't gonna find you. You changed your location, stuff like identity, name, all the good stuff, girl. And when you least suspect the Karma can knock on the door. Hi, I'm here to deliver. Who you? Oh, that's kind of odd, girl, because when you needed something, I was there for you. You needed your rent paid, I was there, huh? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, uh-huh. When you're manifesting all the good stuff, I was right there with you. But all of a sudden you start getting a little greedy and nasty and disrespectful. And now I'm here to issue or dish you back what you gave. Now, bitch, you don't know who the fuck I am. Well, let me remind you of who I am. Ooh, see, that's what I love about Karma. Come on in here, Karma. Come on in here, Karma. They say you ain't real, Karma. Come on in here, honey. Yes, we pray to the spirit of Karma. We ask Karma to come on in here, honey. Karma goes by many names, honey. Ow. Come on in here, Karma. We love the spirit of Karma. Come on in here, Karma, and let your presence be known, honey. Yes. Let all the liars, cheaters, and motherfucking thieves know what it's like to have all that done. Come on in here. Anyway. You know I'm gonna piss people off because of that. This is one light and airy, stunting everyone. Definitely. And Destiny does not feel obligated. Destiny is like, listen, honey, you have to choose. You have to choose, honey. Destiny also have a twin brother, I think, named Will. I think Destiny and Will are twin brothers and twin sisters. I think they together. I think they fraternal twins. Yes, honey. Yes, I think they're definitely fraternal twins, honey. And Destiny she's like, listen, you got a choice. I got a choice. I'm not obligated. We don't got to stick together. You can act like you don't know me. I don't really care. You don't know who I am? That's fine, girl. Bye. She ain't coming knocking on your door. She ain't waiting for you, girl. You gonna seek after Destiny. You need to be quiet. You gonna seek after you need to be quiet. You gonna seek. You need to be quiet. You gonna seek. You need to be quiet. You gonna seek after Destiny before she seek after you. Cause matter of fact, Destiny don't seek after you, bitch. How about that? Destiny don't give a fuck. She don't seek after you. You seek after her, honey. Okay. Fate, on the other hand, she's always lurking too. Fate is very close to Karma. She's always lurking. She watching you, honey. And she actually checks in with Karma. What's going on? Oh, she checks in with Karma and Destiny. What's going on? Oh, she did what? Oh, well, she want to play with the sword. She gonna die by the sword. Okay. She like to lie. We're gonna make sure she eat her own lies. Oh, come on through. See, fate allows Karma to be how she is. Without fate, Karma wouldn't even be there. So you can't have one without the other. Come on in here, fate and Karma. And no, they're not twins. They're not twins. You just can't shake them. And fate rides your ass every day, girl. You're dreading fate. You wake up, you're dreading fate. You're sitting here, oh, fate, fate, fate. Oh my God, what does fate has for me? She's checking in with Karma, honey. Because what you give back. And what you give back ultimately determines your motherfucking fate. It says that, y'all. Come on in, let's talk about this for a minute. The scripture says, honor thy mother and thy father, and you will have a long lasting, everlasting life, bitch. You will live long in the valley of death, honey. You will have a long life. Let's talk about that, honey. So even going into Karma and fate is what you give, you will definitely get. And unfortunately, a lot of your children are destined to deal or to be dealt with your fate. I think a lot of children answer to their parents' decisions and choices. And that's why we talk about the Arabian or the Arabic astrology that a lot of people don't really talk about. No, we're not talking about Egyptian astrology. But that's why someone hit me up about that because, of course, that goes into that how your parents' environments before you were even thought of shapes and molds your very well-being. It molds your mental, it molds your physical, and it molds your emotional body. So you cannot be great if greatness was not instilled in you. And of course, you're born with greatness. No one could teach you how to be great. Bitch, you either have it or you don't have it. No one could teach you how to be a singer. Bitch, you either have it or you don't have it. You can take vocal lessons to make your voice stronger, but girl, if you're not meant to have a soprano voice, bitch, ain't gonna happen. I don't care how old girl. I went to vocal lessons. I paid $3 million. I remember I knew this girl, honey. Let's talk about her. Her name was Alyssa Miller. Alyssa Miller, honey, she thought that she was the girl. I told you I had a lot of white girlfriends in middle school, high school, elementary girl. Yeah. So Alyssa thought that she was just this top notch, honey, everybody's gonna want me because I'm beautiful and I got money and I'm gonna be a virgin until I'm 45 years old. Because I want to make sure that my body stay right and tight. And I want to make sure too that my man always satisfied. That was her mentality. And she used to pay for vocal lessons because mama wanted to be everything. She wanted to be a dancer, a ballet dancer. She wanted to play the piano, guitar, violin. It's like, girl, you're boring, honey. You're boring, Alyssa. You're very boring. You want to be everything. Boring. So, anywho, Alyssa used to play, because see, we took choir. I took choir, girl. I told you I used to be able to sing, girl. I had a good singing voice. Yes, girl. I had a cousin named Angie that used to actually pay me to write songs and sing them, y'all. Ooh, I was just, girl, y'all. See, and things happen when people who you love supported your dream or what you were into, and something happens to them, your whole life changes. So when she passed away, I was not interested in writing music. I was not interested in writing poems and stuff. I was not interested in singing songs or none of that. I just lost interest. And of course, my voice changed. And of course, with singing, you use it or you lose it. Like for it's a muscle. So, and I'm sure if I take vocal lessons, I'm sure I can get there. But anyhow, Alyssa, girl, she was tone deaf. Ah, whoa, whoa, whoa. She reminded me a little bit of Britney Spears. Like at a Christina Aguilera, Jessica Simpson, and Britney Spears. Britney Spears is here, Jessica Simpson is here, Christina Aguilera is here. And I hate to compare them like that, but they were all very popular at the same time. So she was like a Britney Spears. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I don't know why you do. And I'm just like, girl, what's going on? And I can't remember what song. There was an old school song that she used to always try to sing. And I'll be like, bitch, please tell me that she playing. Please tell me, is she playing? Stephanie, is she playing? Please tell me that. Please tell me that she is playing. Because, girl, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm getting a little nauseated thinking about, yeah, I'm sorry, girl. So, anywho, she paid for vocal lessons, y'all. And I remember she would, like, go home, come to school, go home. And she had horses and shit, too. She loved horses. I wish I would have rode one of her horses. But anyway, she had horses and stuff. And she would just, you're like for a month, y'all. I kid you, I was like a month, maybe 2 months. And I remember I had a friend named Michelle too. Michelle know who Alyssa is. Hey, Michelle. So anyway, so y'all, Melissa was gone. Excuse me, Alyssa. We had a friend named Melissa too. Michelle, Melissa, Alyssa, Stephanie, Faye, Alice, and there was another one. She was very tomboyish. We called her Evan because she was very tomboyish. So anyway, Alyssa was gone, y'all. Like she would come to school, go home, and we're like, something's going on with her. We don't know what's going on. Can you tell what's going on, Stephanie? No, because she's barely at home, and we don't really live next door to each other. We kind of live down the road around the corner. Okay, so all of a sudden, y'all, she come to school thinking she's all that, right? All that girl. I think it's when they were coming out with the little beads in your hair with gold, like rhinestones and shit. So, she's sitting here, hi everybody, how you doing? Not knowing that whispering fucks up your vocal cords more than you talking does, if you don't know that. Whispering does more damage to your vocal cords than actual talking does. So hi everybody, how you doing? Oh, that's awesome, thank you. Oh yeah, baby, yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, Cody, hi baby. And I'm just like, this bitch, what the hell's going on? And she got into it with one of these girls, one of these ghetto girls. Her name was Janessa or Jessica. She was from the Bay Area, y'all. And Janessa, Jessica, can't remember her name, honey, she came in and was like, oh, hi, Sadiddy. Oh, this Mean Girls. Ooh, these bitches are crazy. You know, just going in, y'all, just going in. She didn't say Mean Girls. Mean Girls came out like several years after this, maybe like 5 years after this. But anywho, so she wanted to fight with one of the girls, and Alyssa wasn't having that. She said, honey, you want to fight her, you going to fight me. So, bitch, we were like, we want to see this. We want to see how bad she gets. But anyway, you know, when she was arguing, because back in the day, girl, we weren't about that. You know, pretty girls don't fight, honey. It's always the ratchet ass motherfuckers that want to fight. Don't see no shade. The masculine ones. So Alyssa was reading her down and saying, honey, you're just mad because I can go tanning. Okay, everybody, ooh. Girl, you just mad because I got a lot of, they were just going back for just stupid shit. And one of the things that Alyssa said, you guys, in this argument was, I look good, I smell good, and all this money I wasted on my vocal cords, I'm not going to have no problem having a good life. Good luck seeing you in the ghetto. So this is what she's telling the girl. And then, of course, they were kind of looking at me and looking at Michelle, looking at the other girl. Like, what? Bitch, y'all don't live too far from the ghetto, which we didn't. But, bitch, that's okay. Just because we were from the ghetto, we got to act like that, Hello? So, y'all, we were like, can you, talent shows are coming up and shit. Yeah, we want to hear your vocals. Because she was like, I can't sing. My vocal coach told me that I cannot sing. I got to hold off. Sure enough, girl, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, we're gonna let you go ahead and don't worry about it. Y'all, when I tell you she joined this talent show, I'm not cutting in because I didn't join the talent show. But she joined this old talent show because, like I said, I took choir. So we were into the runs and harmonizing, honey, and the riffs and the flats and all that good stuff, girl. So we know how to, harmonize and come together. You're going to start here, I'm going to start here. Ooh, all the good stuff. So, girl, we were like, well, she paid for vocal lessons. So that means, girl, she going to learn how to belt. Bitch, when I tell y'all there was a song from the Mulan movie, she caught herself singing that. Y'all, it was so awful. It was so awful that they were acting like the microphone and shit was fucking up. And anyway, I just thought about that because she was like that. All this funny on my vocal lessons, and the shit was horrible. Couldn't even sing. And I'm just like, bitch, you don't have it. Shut up. You don't have it. You don't have it, girl. You can't pay for something you don't have. Going into boobs and all that, it is what it is, bitch. You're not meant to have big old sexy boobs. You can pay to get them bigger and they're going to be stiff as fuck and feel like rocks. You can't even feel like I got implants, honey. Like, girl, because I'm meant to have nice, jukey, boogly, booloo. It is what it is. Hey! We talk about people whining this shit. See, this is a Pisces coming out. This dog is a Pisces, y'all. Anubis is a fucking Pisces. Borderline fucking Pisces, borderline Aries. So he tried to be babied and shit and that ain't gonna get you nowhere. Grow up and be a man. Just be a man about it. Tony Braxton said it. I need to stop laughing. Oh God, her phone is so ghastly, honey. Karma's sister Justice. Well, I mean, Justice is kind of like a overseer because justice is not always given. Justice is not always there. There's a lot of people, J2 Funny, and of course it takes a little more work to get into Justice to get her going because she's such an ancient spirit, honey. See, Karma, Fate, and Destiny are not ancient spirits, They're new, refreshed spirits. Come on in here. But Justice is definitely ancient and very, very, very powerful. So she's not always there lurking. It takes a lot to access her. And that's why when people are seeking retribution, because that's spirit of justice, and when they're seeking that, they don't always find it. Revenge too. They don't always find it. So going into that, justice is a little more harder to get into. But of course, if you've done well with karma, come on in here. If you've done well with destiny, come on in here. If you become an associate to will, come on in here. And you've definitely been good, and you're in a good space with fate. hallelujah, then justice will always be just in the distance. Come on in here, Justice. We need you. She come running in. What you need? Bam, bam, genie, bam, bam, and bam, bitch, shit happened. Can we talk about that? So this is why I even say going into court cases and stuff. People who I need to whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Well, a lot of stuff going to play with this. You're not going to do things that are unjustifiable and think that you're going to get away with it or think you're going to have success in it. If the spells and the ritual you're doing have some type of justice behind them or some type of balance, or it's really meant for you to be there, it's going to manifest very quickly. It's going to happen. If it's kind of like, ooh, you just want it because you're jealous, you just want it because you're hateful, you just want it because you don't want to see that bitch with it, or possibly because you feel some type of way, you're lacking something, then bitch, it's not going to happen. You can sell it, you can buy it, you can mold it, you can translate it, you can transmute it, you can alchemize it, bitch, you can alkalinize it, honey. It doesn't matter. It's not changing it. It's still there. Hello? Hello? So like I said, justice, everybody can't handle justice. Justice is not there for everybody. There's a lot of people out there right now, Jay, that have lost people from unjust things, and they're still waiting. Okay, let's talk about it. There's some people out there, honey, come on in here, spirit, that they come from a family who is powerful and who have good terms with fate, destiny, and karma. And when someone come in and shake it up, because you know the oppressor is always lurking too, then they seek justice and say, mystic, or whoever they go seek, I need justice. This is not right. This is uncalled for. What's going on? The enemy has to go. Then all of a sudden, bitch, they start catching people. Hello? Yes, we found him over here in Oregon. He's in Bend. He's in Grand Pass. He's over here in New Mexico. He was booking a ticket out of Fort Lauderdale. He was going over here. He's in New York. She's in Canada. She has a cousin saying that she's on her way to Hawaii. Don't let her go to Brazil. She's getting a passport. She changed her identity. All the good stuff. That's the spirit of justice right there. So like I said before, you're going to have good terms with all that stuff. I don't care what you think or how you think you'll get past that. And that's what we talk about knowing spirit. See, if you don't know spirit, you don't understand that, bitch. Oh, girl, this is spirit. This bitch is metaphorizing. This bitch is that's probably not the word. Who gives a fuck? This bitch is speaking as if this is some type of TTT. But bitch, it is what it is. There's a spirit of water. There's a spirit of fire. There's a spirit of light. There's a spirit of electricity. There's a spirit of sage, rose, shit. Hello, come on in here. There's a spirit of phones. There's a spirit of lube. Y'all not ready for that. The spirit of makeup, Maybelline. Hello. The spirit of hot Cheetos, the spirit of Louis Vuitton. Hello? That's what y'all not ready for. See, that's why your shit ain't going through. Because you say, there's not a spirit. What do you mean there's a spirit over rosemary? Bitch, if you're asking that, you don't need to be doing magic. What you mean there's a spirit of, what? There's a spirit of a penis? What you mean by that? See, if I share that secret with you, bitch, I might have to kill you when I'm done. But see, that's how you get what you need to get and how you need to get it. Now, I'll come on in here. Hello? Hello? You will never, once you get into those spirits, you'll never have to worry about not getting laid. I don't care what you're looking like. You could have one crooked toe, one arm missing, bitch, one titty, one lap, one floppy titty, one perky titty, but you still gonna get it. Hello? Come on in here. Y'all not ready for that? Come on in here. Bitch, outside lurking. Come on in here. You need to be taught something, honey. Come on in here. There's definitely a spirit over that. Come on in here. It's hanging over. Come on in here, Joey Denaro. There's a spirit for something. I always say this. It sure is. Come on in here. Come on in here, Joey. Yes, come on in here, honey. He has the spirit over everything. Scriptures say that there is a power and authority and dominions over many things. And I tell people, county lines, city lines, neighborhoods, those are all spirits. And once you tap into those spirits, you can now protect your neighborhood, protect your city, whatever the case may be, even if that's what you're trying to do, even if you're not trying to do that. But once you're aware of this stuff, these become so like, ooh, this place have a feel of Hawaii, because the same spirit that reigns in Hawaii is also over here. And it may not be all of them, but some of them. Oh, I went to Florida, and there's a certain part of California that kind of remind me of Florida. Yeah, they're the same spirits that are over there. So that's why you're feeling that. So see how the mind, the human mind, is the conscious mind is trying to break down and say, this kind of reminds me of Beijing. Like, okay, yeah, that's kind of odd, but you're feeling that because of the same energy is there. Maybe someone came from Beijing, came over here, brought that energy with them and took it back, and they said, bitch, I want to plant, I want to root myself over there. Can we talk about that for a minute? Y'all not ready. And that's what happened to Chicago. Oh, come on in here. Y'all not ready for that? Come on in here, honey. I need to give y'all a history on geography, spiritually speaking. That's what happened over there in Chicago. And as we talk about, it was instant. Yeah, come on in here. Chicago went from having so many odd hundred to so many odd thousand, bitch, in literally 1 month. Like, no tea, no shade. When we're talking about back in the day, okay? Hello? So you have energies that were exchanged, people coming in and out. It was a portal. It was a doorway, and some spirits left, some spirits stayed. Motherfuckers wanted to dominate, and bitch, now you got the aftermath because things have shifted. Now, before the shift happened, oh, y'all not ready for this neither. Before that shift happened, all that shit was going on underground. Nobody knew anything. Oh, girl, it's a crime. It was nasty. One of them would say, yeah, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and none of this stuff happened. No, it was happening, girl. You just didn't hear about it because it wasn't in your area. But now that things are blowing over, all things have to be revealed. So now you're paying attention to the Congress people. Oh, they were embezzling money? What? The mayor of Missouri, but what you mean? What? It's all coming out now. It's always been there though. She's not the first one, she's not the only one, bitch. She just got caught. Come on in here. Hello? So going into Chicago and all these other places because there's a lot of places that have like crazy demons and shit coming in now, and even going into y'all today, something was actually connected for me today. It's so crazy how this always loop around. Something I came across something that happened a year ago, and this could be Google too, because Google listens to what you say. So we were talking about me doing a video on some stuff and them basically, whatever. Well, something happened a year ago, and YouTube showed a video from a year ago, and I only clicked on it because I recognized the face in the video. And this face that I saw was somebody who was kind of famous. And back then they were barely getting there, but now they're like known. And I kind of, I won't say I was shook. Well, I was shook for a minute, but I was really gagging. I feel like gagging is more extreme than shook. I was gagging when I clicked on it and they said that person being a relationship, and I said, this is fucking making sense. Because during that whole process, somebody traveled from Florida up to that area. And see, you want to talk about things in Detroit too. Detroit is another place. And now that's going to start coming into play too, because see, they blew it over to blow it over to make it seem like ain't nothing going down. But see, we know what's going on down. Detroit, we watching you. And you don't got to worry about it with me. I'm not a threat to you or anything, honey. I love Detroit. I got family out there in Troy City, Michigan City. Detroit. Yes, come on in here. Ann Arbor. Come on in here, honey. I got family there. Nothing. Gary, Indiana. It is what it is. Bloomington, Indiana. Come on in here, honey. I got family all over. But anywho, it's just like, whoa, it's so weird how spirit connect the dots. Even when you're not even you ask and you let go, the spirit's like, boo, 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 boo. So I'm like, no wonder why that person did an appearance and that person connected with that person. And this is why I say I'm very mindful about who I befriend and who I don't befriend. Bitch, I don't care who or what you are. Before I meet up with you, bitch, I need to know a lot of things about you. Not just spiritually, but also physically. Because bitch, and that bitch, I'm not trying to become intertwined with certain shit, girl. Okay, I'm like Auntie Wendy, honey. I'm very private, and we don't do friends. Hello, we don't do friends unless I know you like that. Bitch, ain't no new friends. I'm like the Drake song, ain't no new friends. Bitch, please. A lot of y'all be caught up in some shit, y'all. No thanks. We ain't doing that shit. I got no problem. I can go to any place, anywhere, how I want to go, and I want to keep it that way. So anywho, okay, come on in here, TC. What are you doing? Who, Cali and Hawaii have similar spirits? No. Oh, no, not Cali and Hawaii. People will say they went to Florida and they say, oh, I felt like I was in Hawaii. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Or people say, this place have a little bit of a feel. Back in the day when I went to Tyler, Texas, I felt some type of connection there. Even going into my city, being connected to a city down south somewhere, we won't say name that city, and people are like, yeah, I visited and I feel like it's the same place, and I'm just like, let me look into it. So I'm doing my research and shit, typing it in, and the nickname is the same thing as my city's nickname. The agriculture is similar, the weather is similar. And I'm just like, whoa, whoa. Crime rate, everything's similar, y'all. It's crazy. So I said, girl, come on in here. Come on in here. Or somebody was working some tea to do some tea. You know how they do. You got implants. Come on in here. Hello, come on in here, honey. You got people. See, that's what I said. I'm very, very watchful. I've been looking at you people that be driving from out of state. You in California, from Idaho, Montana, South Dakota. What the fuck you doing up over here? New Jersey. Girl, there was a whole bunch of people from New Jersey move over here. And I'm just like, what? I'm just like, why they want to come up over here now? Like, bitch, go somewhere else. Bitch, go to Vegas. Go to Arizona. Why you over here? Why you fly or drive so far over here for though, bro? Like, why? Don't get me wrong. A lot of them were sexy. Now, I have not seen them in a while. A lot of them were sexy. But I know how y'all get down over there in Jersey. I got people out there. I've not been out there. But I mean, yeah, I got people out there in Jersey, North Bergen, and all the good stuff. Bitch, y'all crazy. Hello, Elizabeth, honey, you work, y'all crazy. Let's fuck up over there. Camden, honey, we can't do that. Hello, shut up. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, what y'all over here doing? Utah? What you doing over here? Bitch, this is a state full of what you don't like. You know, what the fuck y'all doing over here? I know what y'all doing. I think y'all working some shit. We watching you. Never. We watching you, honey. Hey! I don't give a fuck. You're not coming in here. Leave me alone. Hey, leave me alone. Anubis is mad Tosh because he's not in here with me. He wants to be by me. He wants to be close to me. Leave me alone. You're starting to leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't care. Leave me alone. I don't care. Anyway, I get irritated with that too. A lot of people from New Mexico, Utah, and Nevada on the freeway. It's just like, live, bruh. Right, Jay. Right. Like we're already, our highways are already, packed and shit. You're driving down the highway and you're like, oh my God, switch lanes. Oh my God, switch lanes. Then someone is in front of you going slow because someone else in front of them is going slow. And then they get over and you say, bitch, I'm gonna get over too. Then you get over and they still going slow. And you're like, what the fuck did you get over for? So guess what? When you get over, you look at the license plate and you go, Iowa. Ding. No wonder why, bitch. Iowa. No wonder why. That's not how we drive in California. Beep. Get off the road, bitch. You gotta go. Get off. Come on. Get the fuck off. Going into even Nevada. No. Washington State. So I was in Washington State because Oregon, Washington State, they go really slow, bitch, on the freeway. They go slow as fuck. Honey, trailing after, everything is good, y'all. I had 30 minutes to get somewhere. I'm like, oh, bitch, I can make it there in time. I'm going 80 on the freeway. All of a sudden, bitch, there's a lot of space in front of me, y'all. So I'm like, do I want to speed up and go 90 or do I want to stay at 75, which is a safe speed on the freeway? And I said, no, I'm gonna stay at 75. Well, guess what? Somebody get on the freeway, y'all. Like, I can see it. I can see a mile up. Someone gets on the freeway, like those red, not Toyota Coronas. There's a red car that I do not like. They're ugly. They're two-door, and they're like ugly built. I had a cousin who loved those type of cars, actually, because they're good on gas. So she gets in, and I said, oh, okay. Not really doing it. Looking down at my phone 2 seconds. Look up. Okay, good. Boo, boo. And guess what? Her slow ass, because everybody they're going fast in these other lanes. Speeding up, she get over into the fast lane. So I'm thinking she's going to see me coming and she's going to speed up. No, she's still going the same speed limit. So I, take off my cruise control and I'm braking, y'all. So I'm just like, I'm not going to speed up. I'm not going to go around it. Ooh, coin collar. I said, I'm not going to speed up. I'm not going to go around. I'm just going to say, I'm going to stay here. So all of a sudden, y'all, I'm about to finish. I'm going to have to go because coin collar, bitch. We don't say no to coin. Hello? Coin, no. Okay. So listen. So, I'll stay with the speed. I'm not going to go around her. Go ahead, whatever. Y'all, I get up on that motherfucking license plate and it said Washington. And I just said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to piss her ass off because I got a lot of time. I get over into the lane next to her and I make sure I stayed at her speed. And, that makes her feel uncomfortable because, she's seeing me drive and I'm keeping up with her speed and she's looking over like, Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Oh my God, this bitch, they feel claustrophobic. There's a wall there. We're going to speed, and I'm keeping up with you. You're getting nervous. So all of a sudden, she starts speeding up, and when she sped up, bitch, I honked that horn. Beep, bitch, you should have been I sped the fuck out. What the fuck you should have been I sped up, bitch. What the fuck, bitch? So she sped up. I get back over the fast, bitch. Now we're going smooth sailing all the way through. Like that's what it took for you to speed up, really. But I ended up getting over too because there was a black truck coming through, a Dodge Ram, just speeding, bitch. That bitch was going 100 miles per hour. Bitch, I saw that bitch way back there, honey. I'm going 80. I saw the bitch way back there, bitch. That bitch went from this little ass dot, y'all, like it was growing up. Girl, I kid you not. That shit was growing. When I saw that bitch get about 2 car widths behind, bitch, I got over. Hell to the no. Bitch, we ain't doing that. Hell no. You go ahead and hit somebody else from the back, bitch. Not that. Not that. You can hit that bitch from the back, but not this bitch, honey. Not from that back. Come on in here. You retract the last bit. Come on in here. I get irritated people. You better not retract. They need to get with these Cali driving vibes on. Oh wait, listen, y'all. This is money calling. I gotta go, y'all. This is money calling. I gotta go. Money calling. I gotta go. I'm going to email y'all later too. It's You guys will see another video with me, okay, honey? Love and light. Bye for now. Mwah.